Yo, what's going on, everybody? You are now watching another episode 3 to be exact, of AC Soul's Blunt Truth Sports Edition. Check us out.
One time for my niggas in the building. Two times for the women that be feeling they self. Three times for the niggas that be getting it. Four times for the women that could get it they self. Chef Curry whip it, then I shoot, 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 shoot. Chef Curry whip it, then I shoot, 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 shoot. These niggas hating on the sidelines. They don't know how to follow guidelines. Nope, nope. Chef Curry whip it, then I shoot, 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 shoot. Chef Curry whip it, then I shoot, 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 shoot. These niggas hating on the sidelines. Hold up, wait. Why they on my timeline?
All right, let's get into it, man. Topic I ain't want to talk about. Purple and gold, purple and gold. What happened, man? What happened? Real. Like, what, for real. This is crazy. I'm speechless. I got no words for this. All right. First of all, you guys played lethargic the whole series. You guys look like y'all didn't even want it, man. Minnesota definitely wanted it more. They definitely wanted it more, and they look like they had something to prove that, because Luca took him out last season, last playoff. So I'm assuming he had that in his mind. I think that's a pretty good assumption. Um, yeah, man, these guys just didn't look right at all. We were undersized. JJ Redick, I don't understand why you would not put Jackson Hayes in the game. The only 7-footer we got. We're already small as it is. Small ball is not going to win. He could at least try and protect the rim, keep Rudy Gobert off the glass. And he was a great alley-oop partner for Luca, too. Luca, it would have opened up Luca's game even more. He probably would have had 50 this series. It would have opened up everybody else's game around him as well, because they would have got open shots. Everything would have worked out a lot better. I mean, defense, obviously, we're going to suffer on defense regardless, but if we can have a better offense, that'll be a better defense for us, because now they have to defend us. And another thing, what's up with Don Connect, man? Why he ain't getting no minutes? I mean, I know he a rookie, but come on, man. That boy, you know that boy can scorch. If he get hot, he can take over a game. He can go for like 30 easy if he get hot. I mean, just put him in, see what happens. You know what I'm saying? And Vando, I believe if you would have put Vando in the starting lineup, you should have gave him more minutes just to play defense on Anthony Edwards. Make him guard him full court the same way they were guarding Luka full court, and see if we can actually minimize the problems that we're having and give us a better chance to win. I mean, at the end of the day, they kept setting the tone and we didn't set no tones. And you know how that go, man. If once you set a tone, you can actually change the whole series and actually depict what happens. And that's exactly what they did. And me personally, I'm a little disappointed, man. I'm a little disappointed. It's definitely upsetting. I mean, I knew we were undersized, but there's no reason to play the way we did. And then, to be honest with you, that second game that we won and they came back, they could have easily swept us. And I believe they set the tone since game one. They intimidated us. They just had us looking crazy out there, man. It is what it is. But I mean, I give us a little bit of credit. At least we competed somewhat. I mean, if we would have played with higher energy, we might have been able to take that series even without a big man. But I told you guys, Luca would have been great for us for the regular season to get us in the playoffs. But Anthony Davis would have been a better contribution for us in the playoffs, especially knowing we're going to be playing a lot of teams with big men, solid big men at that. And he's one of the best. So, I mean, I think that hurt us. You know what I mean? I was wrong about that. I thought we were going to win last night. And I was also wrong about Golden State and Houston. I thought Golden State was going to close the show. And Houston came out and they set the tone. They came out and looked like they really wanted it. And they ended up winning. They pulling it out. And there's a lot of beef in that series. It's crazy. It's a lot of problems in that series. It's looking like. I mean, I know it ain't no real beef because these dudes. I mean, most of these dudes ain't really about that. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. But they came out. They proved a point. They took the game, and I think Golden State actually eased off the gas. They had their bench in the game for a while. It looked like they were like, all right, we're gonna rest a little bit more on this. I believe the starters, Steph, Jimmy, Draymond, they all had like 20 something minutes, which is unusual. So it looked to me like they might have been taking a back seat and they're like, we're gonna win this in game 6 at our home. But that could also be a scary situation. If you guys lose this next game, you guys could be in a bad spot. So it was a little risky, but I respect it. Now Orlando and Boston, there's not really much to talk about. Boston should have probably swept that series. I thought Orlando would match up a lot better than they did. At least they took one. I knew they would at least get one. But I think Boston, they should have technically swept that series. And another thing too, Jason Tatum's wrist been injured, but he hasn't been playing like it. He's been playing really well, and they got a solid team, man. That's one team that is they're full of role players that are stars in their role, and they have two stars on their team, and even with the two stars out, that team can win. They actually have three technically, but two legit because Porzingis, I don't know where the hell he been at, but well, last game he did alright, but yeah, he definitely can pose a bigger problem than what he's been. And maybe it's just not his series. Maybe he'll be, next series he plays, maybe he'll do a lot better. He might take over. So they got a lot of depth on that team, and they're the favorites. They're definitely the favorites to win it all, which sucks for me to say as a Lakers fan. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? You can't change what's really happening. You can't change reality, and it's the obvious. We go down to that Detroit and New York Knicks series, which is also probably one of the best series because they're pretty evenly matched, and it's all about who gets the edge in the end in all of these games. I don't think there was one blowout. I mean, the first game the New York Knicks won, they had a 21-0 lead. Excuse me, run, but they barely won that game. They needed that. So it was a close game as well. And they pulled it out. But personally, they have a problem on their hands. They're that one team that can actually lose 3-1, 3-1 lead. So let's look out for that. You know what I mean? See what's going on with that. And last but not least, let's talk about the Milwaukee Indiana game. I didn't get a chance to talk to you guys about this last episode. Well, last night. So I'm putting it all in this episode. That was a crazy game, but Milwaukee shouldn't have lost that. You up 7 points with 40 seconds left. How did you lose? It's unbelievable. I'm pretty sure Giannis is fed up with this shit. Dame went out with an Achilles tear, which sucks because he's their man. You know what I mean? He's a star player, but beside Giannis. And once he went down, it pretty much changed that whole series. Milwaukee had a shot. Even with him, they might not have won that, but they had a better shot with him than without him. Gary Trent Jr., I don't know. Personally, you too streaky for me. You had two 30-plus point games in the series, but they needed that. And they weren't getting that from anybody else other than Giannis. This dude had a 30-point 20 rebound and 13 assists, I believe, and still lost. I know he's mad. Like those are numbers that you can rarely ever see other than Jokic. And that was unbelievable, man. But for them to win that game the way they did, Gary Trent Jr., I know you're happy. Or at first you was happy. Oh, I'm dropping 30 plus, dropping 30 plus. I'm the man. Psych. Then you're gonna lose the game for them. A crucial two turnovers. Why are you jumping and passing the ball in a trap? Like since high school they teach you don't leave the floor on a pass. That's a bad habit that most people have. Once in a while you might have to do so, but in that situation, no way. You got to use your pivot foot. You got to try to get open. And I'm sorry, if you have one timeout left, you got to use that timeout. You got to use it wisely, and you can't afford a turnover. You got to win that game and close it out. And then when they pass you the ball and it goes to your hands and your legs out of bounds, like what happened? There was nobody guarding you. You just couldn't catch the ball. It's not a football. It's not a baseball. It's a big ass basketball. And you couldn't at least even hit the ball with your hands inside the inbounds. Like it's just unbelievable to me. I know you're feeling like shit, and you should. To be honest with you, yeah, that was terrible. Y'all could be playing another game right now. Not saying y'all would have won the series, but at least y'all could have went a little further and actually gave more hope to keep Giannis. He might be out of there. I'm just saying, he might be out of there. So that's what I got for you guys, man. Anybody got any comments? Let me know down below. If y'all don't like my takes, so be it. But you also let me know that. And we can talk about it. We could debate on it. You know what I mean? See what it is. Now, tonight, my predictions is I think Detroit is going to even this series. And I think the Clippers are going to even this series. Or at least I hope this is what's going to happen. But we're going to find out. So tune in on the next episode tomorrow. And we're going to talk about it. Thanks for watching.